Good morning, guys. How's everybody doing? Today, I want to talk a little bit about cold weather training, what's coming up, and how I'm preparing for it. My cold weather training's already began, even though we're in the middle of summer. I'm in the process of wintering my body, and it's very simple. There's nothing complicated about it. I spent the last month taking a cold shower, but I would transition from a hot shower to a cold shower. So basically, the last minute or so, maybe 2 minutes, would be just a quick finish off with cold water. So I did that for a month. Now I've transitioned to a full cold shower. So that means I'm putting the water of a shower to its coldest possible temperature, and then I'm going in. So from the very beginning, I'm taking that cold shower. What ends up happening here is it usually takes about 8 minutes, because obviously this is my shower that I take every day, sometimes twice. So this is where I wash my hair, wash my body, all that stuff. And soap doesn't come off easily with cold water. It's not like hot water. So you have to do a little bit more scrubbing. So you kind of involuntarily take a longer than usual shower, because it takes that much longer to get all of the soap and shampoo off your hair and stuff. So it usually takes me about 8 minutes, and I'm telling you, it's hard. To at least when you're taking the kind of the hot shower and then transition to the cold, you know that it's only a minute or two, and you can control that a little bit. Whereas from the very get-go, when you transition to the 100% cold shower, you just get hit with that immediately, and it doesn't end until you're finished. So that's what I'm doing currently to prepare myself for the winter. I've got some cool things that I've got planned, but I want to invite you guys to do this as well if you want. Even if you live in a climate where it doesn't really get that cold in the winter, you can still take the cold showers and feel the benefit of those. I invite you all to check out Wim Hof. He's my inspiration behind a lot of this, and his Instagram and website have a lot of information on the benefits of cold showers. Just an example, I wake up about 5:30 every morning. First thing I do is take that shower, and it's like you just drained 4 cups of coffee. It just wakes you up. It's also very relaxing. It's a little painful, but and it's uncomfortable. It's not fun, but it's relaxing, because for the minutes that you do it, you're focusing on one thing. Your mind is clear. And at least for me, with how busy I am with work and the kids and stuff, it's not often my mind is clear. So it's a moment in time when I only get to think about one thing, and that one thing is the cold. But what it's also doing is it's preparing my body for the shock of winter as it comes. Because here in New York, we get very cold winters. It gets up to or down to negative 30 Fahrenheit. So this is preparing my body way ahead of time for what's to come. And I'm hoping this is going to allow me to do some more extreme stuff this winter. I really enjoyed what I did last winter, and I'm hoping to continue that, do some crazier stuff, and to just, continue to reap the benefits of cold weather training, extreme cold weather training, cold weather meditation, and all of that good stuff. So it's a very easy thing for you guys to start. You don't need anything. You just simply need a shower, and you'll see the benefits pretty much almost immediately, to be honest with you. When I transitioned to the cold shower about 30 days ago, it was tough. I wasn't used to it. My body had gotten used to the warm weather. So it was almost like starting from the beginning. Although in my mind I'd built up some muscle memory. I understand how it feels to be cold and how to control that cold through breathing. Because that's one of the most important things to do. When you take that cold shower, as soon as that cold water hits, you're going to notice that you have a hard time taking that breath. It's this gasp that you have. It's very important, probably before you even hit the cold shower, is to control your breathing, slow it down, and then when that initial hit happens, again, slow that breathing down, and that's going to help you get through that initial probably 15 to 20 seconds of really uncomfortable cold water. And you'd be surprised how quickly your body adapts to that. After that 15-20 seconds, your body is going to be like, oh, okay, this is not too bad. And the next minute and a half, 2 minutes, or however long you want to do it, it gets a little bit easier. And it will continue to get easier, because as you learn to control that breath, you learn to kind of get further into that level of discomfort. So this is just a very small insight into what I'm doing to start preparing for my cold weather training coming up in the next probably 4 months. I'm going to continue doing the 100% cold showers. It's probably not going to change too much more from the 8 minutes. And we'll throw in some ice baths in between all of this. And I'm already thinking of ideas and things to do when the cold weather comes. So this is just a very quick insight into what I'm doing, how I'm preparing, and I invite anybody who wants to try this to start doing it now, because the further out you prepare, the more you're going to be ready for what's to come, and the crazy things that you can do as well. You'd be surprised what you can do when you put your mind to it. So have fun, enjoy it. If you have any questions, you can always feel free to reach out to me, and I'll help you the best that I can.